Welcome everybody inside the 67 Honda K-swapped Baja Bug. Today I'm doing a little bit of a trail run. We are out here in the middle of the desert, out by the Superstition Mountains. It's a super beautiful place. The cactus desert is just blooming right now. Everything is mega green, and we're just going on a little trail ride around the Superstition Mountains. So come along with me. Take a look at what it looks like to go wheeling in the Baja Bug. We just got up here to the top of this little optional pathway off of the Superstition Road Trail or whatever. It was a little sketchy, man. It was awesome. The bug did great though. It's pretty awesome. This thing can go anywhere. It's amazing. It don't look like much from up here, but it's quite a climb. Look at that. Oh yeah. We just made it up to the top of this hill. It was pretty crazy, but the bug made it.
It's got a ledge, like a rock ledge you have to climb up.
Oh yeah, the bug made it right up, just like a little billy goat. It's beautiful up here though. Look how green this desert is.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
When the ball joint snapped on the bug, it jerked the wheel and it pulled me off the trail and into that poor creosote bush. I do regret crushing that bush, but it's an OHV trail and that sort of thing happens. The great thing about this bug is it's so light. In just a moment here, look at this. I can pick up the car and lift it and move it off of the side of the road and get it back onto the road where we could do some work on it. The problem with this repair was that we had no way to fix it. We were in the middle of the desert and there was really no way to do it, but right here, we just lifted the car up and put it back on the road. The reason I put this shot in, you can see right there just how sideways that tire is. It is completely snapped from the lower control arm and just floppy all over the place. We had to figure out another way to get it back. Fortunately, we had a couple of little things, a few ratchet straps, and we devised a plan to get the bug back to our camp.
The ball.
I honestly would use one of the Walmart short ones. Honest to God. Are they shorter?
Which ones?
This camo.
Yeah, it's.
You don't trust it?
I don't trust it.
Oh jeez.
Don't lean here.
We got a big problem here.
What?
Suspension's broken. I'm just making my YouTube video about what happened. As you can see, the wheels don't really match. The lower ball joint is snapped off, so we're gonna have to figure out something. We're out here in the middle of the desert.
You can't fix Herbie?
It did so good this whole time, and the ball joint just snapped in half.
The easy part.
Yeah, we're gonna figure out some sort of rigging to get this back to camp and fix this ball joint. It's not a big deal. It's a $30 part, but we'll see. We have to figure out some way of rigging it up. This is what we came up with just to try to get us out of trouble. We're ratchet strapping the lower ball joint back on 2 ratchet straps This is gonna be kind of sketchy. We got a long ways to go to get out of here,
I
but
think it's gonna work great.
Jason thinks it's gonna work. All right, we're gonna give it a try. I got the front end ratchet strapped together. The idea is to go like 2 miles an hour, first gear only. We just gotta get back to camp, that's all. Now, this is one of the reasons the HaloView wireless backup camera can really work wonders. Right now I have it in the wheel well so I can watch what the ball joint is doing. Let me show you what it looks like outside here. There's the camera. I have it stuck to the body so I can keep an eye on the ball joint. We'll see how it works. Look at that. Ball joint is just freely hanging in air, but I can keep an eye on it and make sure it's not coming loose. And if I go nice and slow, I might be able to make it back. It's crazy. This is our third attempt. The ratchet straps keep breaking and slipping off, but we're making progress. So we got to go quite a bit ways further, but if we keep stopping and re-rigging it, we might be in good shape. I just have to watch this very closely. We are slowly inching our way back towards civilization, but as you can see, that wheel is jacked up. Look at that. It's low, it's sideways. I mean, it's hanging, but when we have to deal with stuff like this, it gets a little bit sketchy. It can't really hang on when going up and down these horrible washes. It's nuts. Oh my God, we made it back to the road. We're on dirt road right now, but we got 2 miles to get back out to pavement, and then we got 5 miles to get back to where we're camped. So we're just gonna limp it all the way back to camp, and hopefully, you know, I'm not getting out of first gear. Hopefully we could just get all the way back to camp just the way it is. It's doing okay, but man, this is a little scary. This is the road that we're on right now. So this feels way better than being in the wash and climb. I was like rock crawling on the terrain that we were in. We were like an OHV trail. That was not good, but now at least we're on an established road, and we're almost back to our camp. Well, I think we're gonna make it. This HaloView wireless camera system really came in handy. I was able to watch the ratchet straps and how they were rigged underneath the car and keep an eye on like whether or not it was coming apart. You can put this camera anywhere you want, and you don't have to worry about power or signal wire or anything. As long as it's got battery power, you can put it anywhere you want and get a signal. So I just put it by the shocks in the ball joint, and I could see what was going on through the monitor. It really helped out a lot. This is why I was saying a reverse camera system like this, it could really come in handy when off-roading, because you don't know what kind of situations you might get into. And this was a weird one for sure. But you know, I just imagine if you're having to do a U-turn on a really narrow trail on the side of a mountain where there's a cliff or something, you can put this camera out so you can see where your tires are placed and how close you are to the edge, and be able to turn around or do something like that. But this was something I did not expect to have to do. It worked out good. This is the HaloView reverse backup camera. I have the same brand system in the bread truck with 3 cameras, and I freaking love them. I've been using them for years. They're actually a really awesome product. We made it to the pavement. Time to limp it back to camp. It's doing pretty good, so I think we're gonna be able to make it just fine. Wish me luck. We actually did it. We are back at our camp, and I'm pulling in right now. That was a little scary, but we did it. Everything went smoothly, well, as smoothly as could go when you have a catastrophic failure. But it was a fun four-wheeling off-road day. So crazy. So glad that we made it back though. Man, I got about half a mile to go.
All right,
My dad's
Hands down, Volkswagen Beetle, best off-road vehicle on planet Earth. Look at that. Oh my God.
I feel like I jinxed this though.
It looks like Herbie when it's all like, you know when Herbie's broke down, he's like all sad.
Oh yeah, he does.
He's like, "Mwah." But we got back here to the bread truck. Everything is good.
Yep.
Unbelievable.